Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing another luxury will I buy it video, but here on my channel, we add a little French twist. So for collections we do want, we say oui, and for collections we don't want, we say non merci. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As you guys know, I have my online beauty consulting service, which is a one-on-one Zoom chat with me. I have a half hour and a full hour session. So if you have an extensive makeup collection and you just want a fresh set of eyes, especially with the upcoming seasonal change, maybe you just want like a little bit of a refresher, but you want to do it from home and you don't want that sales pressure from a department store, because when you book a consultation with me, first of all, you pay me through the service. So I have no incentive to push or promote any products. Like, I really don't care if you buy or don't buy anything. So if you want to make an appointment, go ahead and click the link in the description box down below. All right, will I buy it? Oui, non merci. This is where we talk about new, upcoming makeup releases. And I have two things here that are new and upcoming that are makeup related that we have to talk about first off the bat. So first up, there will be a Sephora sale very soon. It will be the first week of April. So April 1st to April 11th, there will be the Sephora sale, the 20% off or 15 or 10, depending on your bracket and the Sephora buyers program. So I will definitely do a recommendations video, etc. in the upcoming weeks. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on that. So that will be very soon. I'm very excited. I'm very much looking forward to this. I love a good sale. 20% off to me is a sale. Anything less than 20%, I'm sorry, it's not a sale. With taxes and shipping, it needs to be at least 20%. I do wish they would bump it up to 25. I would love that, but I will take my 20% off. So mark your calendars for a Sephora sale very shortly. This is a great time to stock up on basics, essentials, you know, like makeup removers, cleansers, even like eyebrow pencils, mascaras. Like, as long as you don't open them, they stay good. So that is a first order of business. Second order of business, the Chanel Tweed Eye Shadows. Now, if you follow Chic Profile Chic Profile Official Tavia, her Patreon page, she has mentioned some sneak peeks and the Chanel Tweed Eye Shadows. Now, these allegedly were supposed to come out as part of April. These are not coming out in April. I've heard that these are now delayed until fall, which to me makes sense because they did not look like April colors. I was very confused when people said it was coming out in April. I was like, are you sure? Those look like fall colors to me. So those should be coming out in the fall. Fingers crossed. There have been so many delays with Chanel and pushbacks and bumping and moving around. So fingers crossed that we get those tweed shadows, because they look chef's kiss. To me, those look like what Chanel makeup should be. It should be the most extra, most luxurious on the market. So that is that. Those are the two orders of business before we can actually get into the meat and potatoes of the video. All right, moving on. Now, this first Instagram page is Anemone Moon 11, and they have here a sneak peek of the Dior Summer Collection 2022. So here it is, all laid out for us. There is a lot going on here. So we have two eyeshadow palettes, a cushion, we have a couple classic bullet lipsticks, we have lip oils. I love the lip oils. We have what looks like, I think those are liquid lipsticks. I don't know the name exactly, but I think this type of lip product we've seen before from Dior. Nail polish, I love a nail polish, and two what appear to be highlighters. All right, let's break down the eyeshadows first. The pattern to me looks different. I don't think we've seen this pattern before. The colors to me, first of all, these are promo photos, so there's a very good chance that these will look very different than in person, but The shadows to me look nice, but they also look very reminiscent of previous collections. I feel like for summer collections, Dior doesn't always capture my heart because I love like a warm toned gold eyeshadow palette, but like how many can I get? And the first one here with like the more gold dark center color, it looks like it also has like a reddish plummy shade and then peachy colors. The other palette looks a little bit darker. It looks like it has a little bit of plum and pink action, but again, these are promo photos, so these might actually be quite different than the actual product themselves. Now here's the thing. Here in Canada, if we don't get any of this, I would be 0% surprised. I don't know what it is with Dior. It's a little bit alarming because for the past several collections, they just don't send them to Canada. So if I want to get this, I would have to hope that it shows up on Selfridges or Harrods. We probably would get the lip products and the highlighters. I think that's all in reality based off of previous collections. I think if I were a betting woman, I would bet that the lip products and the highlighters will come to Canada and the rest will not. Just saying. Then we have a new cushion compact. We've seen this, I think, every year for the past several years from Dior. I love the cushion compacts. I love the compacts. They're just so gorgeous and just so pretty. I love them. This one here looks like a denim blue and cream color. It doesn't call my heart, I have to be honest. Maybe the fabric is nice, maybe it's raised, maybe it has texture. It could be lovely. But so far I think I might be saving some money. The two bullet lipsticks, it appears as though there's like a coral orangey theme and then a nudie theme. This is very classic for seasonal collections where they do like one color story and then a separate color story, which we see repeated with the lip oils, a more nudie brown and more corally orange. I would love the lip oils. I love the formula. It's so nourishing and oily and lovely, and it doesn't have any of that tingling sensation from the maximizer. So if you want like a lip treatment without that plumping effect, the lip oil is for you. Then the, what I think are some sort of liquid matte lipstick, those look nice. I would have to see swatches of a shade that like totally calls my heart. The nail polishes. Now, is it just me, or Dior used to be one of the front runners for like luxury department store nail polish, and recently I haven't been impressed. They've just been discontinuing a lot of great colors, and a lot of colors are just not really being replenished in store, and then they do come out with these beautiful colors, but again, I don't think that these will be available to me in Canada. And nail polish is one of those items that for some reason doesn't like to be shipped overseas. Like if I see this at Selfridges and try to order it online, probably won't actually work. I would like the center color, the more orangey, beautiful color that looks like a gorgeous color for summer, for pedicure, for manicure, anything like that. And then of course we have two gorgeous highlighters. Now, I like a highlighter, but I am not a highlighter girl. I am a color girl. I want eyeshadow, I want nail polish, I want color. And highlighter to me, like I have many, but I'm not wearing any today. There are often days when I just skip it because for some reason it just isn't the highlight of my makeup, pun intended. So I'm sure that the highlighters will be very popular because a lot of people love highlighters, which makes sense. And I know Dior, I have multiple from Dior that are lovely. It's just not an item that I feel the need to replenish often. So, starting off rough, but the Dior Summer Collection 2022, I think it's going to be a Non Merci. I mean, realistically, I don't think it's going to be available to me. So, you know, if it doesn't want to be sold to me, why should I even dream for it? But I don't know, unless the promo photos are very off and then like the real life photos are so different and really captures my heart, think realistically it's a non merci for me. Okay, moving on to something a little bit more tempting. We have something new here from Givenchy. This is the Rose Perfect Liquid. So we saw these Rose Perfect like tinted lip balms that are actually quite tinted, and these are really nice. They're very nourishing, very hydrating lip products in a stick. I have them right here actually. So this is the stick format with the Givenchy logo and case, and then you have the product like this. Now they're coming out with a liquid version. There will be 6 shades to choose from, and they have that beautiful marble effect that the bullet lipsticks have as well. And I love this first photo here of the grapefruit. I love grapefruit, and this just looks very juicy and inviting. I imagine this will be a nice glossy finish with a lot of the, you know, lip care benefits of the original, and the shades look really beautiful. I'm sort of interested to see how these will look on the lips because they have like 3 more nudie colors. They also have a classic red. The number, I think it's 37. It's like 37 or 36 across Givenchy is like their classic signature red. So we have some reds. We have like a dark plummy color. I think the shade selection will be good, very inclusive. Like some of the lighter nudes might be for like lighter skin tones, but I think there's some nuance here, and I don't think that this is going to be like, it's not going to be a lipstick, so it's more like a tint to your gloss type of effect. So I think these look pretty, these look nice. I definitely wouldn't get all 6 because, you know, as nice as it is to swatch everything for you guys at home, I also have to live with my collection, so I would maybe get 1 or 2. We have some swatches here on models. I think number 210 looks nicest to me. It's like a little bit of pink, but not too much, or even like 110. It's very nudie, very neutral. So I don't know, these look nice. So the Givenchy Rose Perfect for me is a oui. Sound off down below. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot to mention, I am on Chic Profile Official, Tavia's page on Instagram. I have a couple posts from her, and then I will move on to a different account. So we have something new here from Clarins Beauty. Apparently they are renewing their lip comfort oils. Now apparently Clarins has been coming out with these lip oils for a very long time. I think I knew that, like I think I saw these in store. Didn't they have like a square cap instead of a round one? I think that they were like some of the first to come out with a lip oil. I know Dior came out with theirs a couple years ago, but I think Clarins was like the first. So I believe they are reformulating a little bit because that's what it says here, that it's being renewed. And it looks like it has a bunch of different shades here. Some, like, it almost looks like popsicles to me, just like the bright fluorescent shades, the pinks and the yellow and the purple. The purple to me looks like a grape popsicle. I think it looks very juicy, great. I wonder if it has a scent. I wonder what this feels like. I might give it a try because I do love a lip oil. I'm also sort of curious how opaque these are, like how dark these are. Will they really change your lip color? Is it just very subtle? I'm interested, but please, if you've tried these Clarins lip oils, let us know because I know that they're very popular. So there's a good chance that at least one of you have tried this lip formula. So sound off in the comments below. I think that this is a peut-être, which means maybe. I'm just waiting to be persuaded and waiting to be convinced in the comments below. Okay, moving on, we have something new here from Byredo. This is an interesting makeup brand. I think they started coming out with makeup, was it last year? Something like that. And they've come out with some very interesting products. Now, they have come out with an 18 shadow palette. This is the Kalahari Palette. So if you're new to my channel, I would say an aversion to large eyeshadow palettes. When I see this, I'm overwhelmed. I mean, I'm overwhelmed. So how do you feel when you see this? Like, it does look beautiful. Like some of the shadows in like the corner here, like the light champagne colors, they kind of look very similar. I'm certain in person they look different because this is a promo photo. You do have lots of neutral colors, but in the photo, they all look shimmery. Like maybe there's some colors, like the orange color looks like a different finish than the other colors. And that dark brick brown red looks a little bit more matte as well. And then the purple color next to the brick color looks almost more sparkly. So maybe there is some nuance in the finishes and textures. There must be. But it's just a lot. It's just so much. And you could purchase this thinking you never need anything else. But I know myself. I will definitely 100% buy way more after buying this. So I don't know. Like, to me, this just doesn't calm my heart. It's just too much. Like, what do you do with this? What colors do you use? So for those of you who do buy this or something similar, just because a palette has 18 colors does not mean you need to use all 18 at once. Please don't. Use 2, use 3, use 4 if you must, but you probably could get away with using only 2. And that's what I mean. Like, there's so many colors in the palette that would just remain untouched for me. I don't get it. But I know that so many people love these large palettes because so many brands make them and they always sell out. So I don't know, like, those of you who love large eyeshadow palettes, tell me why. I'm just genuinely curious. Like, what is the appeal to you? Like, what do you see there that, like, I'm missing? Please just let me know in the comments because I'm just curious. You know, we're all different. We all have different tastes. And so sometimes it's just interesting just to put yourself in someone else's shoes or perspective just to understand. So for me personally, this is a big non merci. Non merci. I will not sell this out. So if you want to buy this, go ahead. I will not be the one to ruin your day. But I can sort of like block off part of it and like some of the colors I like. But oof, I'm overwhelmed. Oh, it's too much for me. No, non merci. Okay, moving on to a new account. This is Trend Mood 1. Now we have a couple products here. The first one is from Tatcha. I like this brand, Tatcha, for skincare. Like their cleansing oil. Amazing. It's like the Camellia cleansing oil as a makeup remover. It's a cult status item for a good reason. It's really great to remove your makeup. Now we have a new item here, the Clarifying Clay Mask Exfoliating Pore Treatment. Interesting. A 3-minute clay mask combines the clarifying and oil absorbing properties of Okinawa Kucha clay with 3 other potent ingredients from Japan. It also has exfoliating konjac, soothing white locat leaf, and a warming volcanic ash. I don't know if this is necessarily for me. I have dry skin, dehydrated skin, so anything that's like clarifying for me, it's not for me. It's more for like if you have mixed skin type, if you have oily skin, if you have enlarged pores, this would be for you. So, you know, different strokes, different folks. That makes sense. Now we do have a photo here that I wanted to show you. Again, I think this is like from the brand, but the photo looks great. So before and after, her skin looks more matte. That's why I was saying if you have oily skin, this looks like it's for you because her skin looks more mattified and her pores, like they appear smaller. So if you have oily skin or enlarged pores, this might be for you. I don't think this is for me. Like I said, this is just not my skin type, but that's fine because I get to save some money if not everything is for me. And like I said, I like the brand in general for skincare. So if this is for you, if you have oily skin, or even if you have like normal combination skin for summer, this might be for you because you do have to keep the seasons in mind because they do have an effect on your skin. Moving on, we have something new here from Nars for their summer collection. So is there a name for this? I don't know, just Nars Summer 2022. Now we have 2 blush bronzer duos. There's the Orgasm and Casino. Interesting. So let me see if I can get a close-up here. Oh, actually there's 3 of them, my bad. There's Orgasm and Laguna. I think Laguna is like their classic bronzer. And then we have Dominate and Cypress. I kind of like the Dominate blush. I love that sort of plummy color here. I think it's great that they have blush and bronzer duo options for different skin tones. And honestly, this says it's like a blush and bronzer, but you know what? you could probably wear this as eyeshadow if you wanted to. So if you're traveling a little bit this summer and if you have that compact with you, you could do your cheeks and use the bronzer in the crease and use a bit of the blush on your lid. There you go, you have a makeup look, you're welcome. And then of course we have the Orgasm Lip Mask. Have they come out with a lip mask before? I know they have Orgasm and like everything for lips, like a balm and gloss and all that, but they have a lip mask. That could be nice. And then they have the Summer Unrated Eyeshadow Palette. This is 16 shades in matte, shimmer, and glitter finishes. Now, I know I just said that large eyeshadow palettes are not for me. This is still overwhelming, but the thing is, I bought I want to say the Climax, I think it was 9 shadow palettes last fall, and I had to be convinced. I wasn't like, oh, it came out, I need to buy it right away, but I bought it and I love it. It's so good. Like the shadow quality was remarkable. Like I was blown away with the quality of their eyeshadows. The matte, the satin, the shimmer, so buttery, so easy to blend, so easy to use. So even though I just said that Byredo one is not interesting, this one from Nars to me is way more interesting. I like that you can see the definite mixture of textures. I like that there's mattes, there's satin, there's like a mix, not just like high shine. And the previous large palette that I bought from Nars was amazing. Like I 100% recommend it. So I would maybe get this one. It's a maybe. It's a peut-être. I know. Who am I? It's so shocking. There definitely are a lot of colors that look like cousins of each other, like light pinks and oranges. And again, this is a promo photo, so we have to take it with a large grain of salt. But like if I had to choose, I would definitely 100% get the Nars palette personally, because I love the formula and the textures, and I haven't been disappointed from Nars eyeshadows. So it's a peut-être. It's a maybe. I know, quite shocking. Speaking of Nars, I need to reapply my gloss. This is the shade Chelsea Girl. It's just like a really good nude gloss, and I just need to reapply a little bit. Okay, moving on. We have something new here from the Estee Lauder family. This is the new Double Wear Sheer Flattery Loose Powder. I'm surprised there hasn't been a Double Wear loose powder before, because Double Wear foundation, I mean, I've never personally tried it, but I know it's like the holy grail for a lot of people, and they have different versions of it. So now they have a powder, and I know it's popular for a lot of people with oily skin. That's why I'm surprised they haven't had a powder, or maybe they've already done a powder, and what do I know? This is a microfine finishing powder that sets your makeup and saves you from shine. Lightweight and silky sheer, it creates a soft focus blurring effect for a flattering photo-ready finish in either matte or soft glow, oil-free. I don't know if I would get the matte or soft glow. I don't know, I would have to see them in person, but I think these are the shades available. Like they're not translucent, they do have some color to them. In the photo here, there aren't that many shades, but I think that Estee Lauder is pretty inclusive with their shade range. So maybe there's more colors to choose from. I'm not exactly certain, but the jar looks beautiful. At first, I thought it looked like the Chanel Sublimage jar. I thought it looks nice. And so, yeah, like I said, like I thought it was a bit surprising that it hadn't been released already. To me, like the Double Wear foundation is more for like oily skin, so it makes sense that there's a powder out there. But there's going to be a powder for matte version, soft glow, so you get to choose at home which one you'd like. For me, this is probably going to be a Non Merci. I think it looks great. I think it definitely should be on the market, but I just don't think it's a product for me, and that's okay. Like not everything is for me, but I can totally see its appeal for other people. Last but not least is something terrible. I'm sharing this with you because I had to see it, now so do you. We have a collaboration here with Morphe brushes, Morphe Cosmetics, and Lucky Charms. They answered a question that no one asked. So this Lucky Charms, like this cereal with the marshmallows, a collaboration with a makeup brand. this is not for me. You know, I'm trying to find my words here because like maybe this is for someone. Maybe some people really love this. I don't know where Morphe is sold. I thought it was sold at Sephora. To me, this is more like Claire's. There are some brushes in like a little pouch that says Lucky Charms. There is a large eyeshadow palette, of course. What else do they have? I think there's a clear lip gloss. Some of the eyeshadows have like the little stamps of the different marshmallows. Like I said, different strokes, different folks. This is not for me in any way, shape, or form. I have never tried anything from Morphe Cosmetics because Morphe is one of those brands that I had like genuinely never heard of until 2015 when all of the giant beauty gurus on YouTube started pushing Morphe discount codes. And so I just was immediately turned off from the brand, and I think my instincts were correct. So this is a giant Non Merci. If ever I get kidnapped and held hostage as a way to signal to you that I need help, I will let you know that I want to buy this makeup. So keep that in mind. Safety first. I need to go ahead and close that tab for the Lucky Charms makeup because I don't like it. Anyway, that is our roundup for the luxury Will I Buy It? Oui, non merci. Sound off in the comments below. Let us know what you think. What do you think of these upcoming makeup releases? Tell us in the comments. If you're new to my channel, I talk about nothing but luxury beauty, and I love these Will I Buy It videos. I love doing these. I like seeing what's new, what's coming out on the market for myself and for you, because we get to budget and plan out what we're going to buy in the near future. So if you're not subscribed already, please take the time to do so. And on that note, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.